Welcome back. Well, let's talk about a couple of other numbers then. We have IndoStar Capital, which is in focus on the back of their Q3 numbers. The collection efficiency has been strong for the company this time round, and the company has seen a significant pickup in terms of dispersals as well as the assets under management growth. However, that AUM growth continues to be quite weak. R. Sridhar, the Executive Vice Chairman and CEO at IndoStar Capital, now joins in to talk about the numbers. Mr. Sridhar, hi, welcome to the show. If you could just start by talking about your AUM this time, or assets under management. I think there's a decline of around 2 to 3% on a Q-on-Q basis, as well as year-on-year there's been a decline. Can you just give us a sense in terms of what took place there? Because this took place despite strong dispersals.
See, as you are aware, we are a corporate lending company to begin with. Then we started retailization. So now we are slowly winding down the corporate lending business. And that is why you find that AUM is less. Also, you will find that during the long lockdown and the moratorium period till August, we have been focusing on collection. That's why you will find the collection efficiency has improved. And we decided that till we collect 100%, we will not restart the disbursements. We achieved the 100% collection in October. We have started the disbursements from November. So in November and December, we have done more than 450 crores in retail disbursements, which is on a sequential basis is double. And this quarter, we are very confident that we will exceed the pre-COVID levels of 600 crores of disbursements. So one side, we are winding down the corporate lending business. That's why you will find the AUM is less. But as we restart the disbursements in the retail, which is picking up in a big way, you will find from this current quarter, the AUM show consistent growth. And in the next financial year, we are planning big. So because our base is very low, you will find huge growth in our AUM next financial year.
Could you quantify that, sir? What is huge growth in terms of AUM? Give us a rough range for FY22, because you're sounding reasonably optimistic. And also tell us, what about the NIMs? Given the fact that you're changing your mix now, where do the NIMs go to? I think the last reported number is around 5.7% in the past quarter.
See, we are going to focus more on used commercial vehicles and used tractors, used cars. So these are all going to be in 16-17% yield. And the new vehicles, which is slightly lower, SME business, these are all we are going to park it through our partnership with the banks. We have a very strong partnership with ICFL Bank, so we have renegotiated the commercials and we have strengthened that relationship. So if you look at our balance sheet spreads, it will be quite high because the yields are high and the cost of funds are coming down. With capital at 35%, we can look at near to double-digit net interest margins in the next financial year. And since we are focusing on the used commercial vehicles, the growth potential is quite high. There are only very few companies which are in that space. With the current cycle of CV starting, and with the recent announcement of scrappage policy in the budget, we are very excited and bullish about the prospects of the used commercial vehicles. So we have geared up, we have done all our work, we are planning for branch expansion, we are planning for geography expansion, and we are also embarking on a digitization project. So all these are going to enhance the productivity and reduce the operating expenses. So that is why I feel that with reduced cost, more capital, yield of used vehicles high, operating expenses coming down, we should be in a very comfortable net interest margin, which is going to be very high.
Okay. All right. So you're expecting the used CV space to probably help in terms of the overall operational efficiency and the net interest margins to be aided by that. But can you give us a sense in terms of the gross NPA as well as the net NPA? How much was it without the Supreme Court dispensation?
See, we have not used it. We have given that percentage. So without using the dispensation, we are at 2.8%, which has come down substantially in the last quarter. And if you use the dispensation, it becomes 2.1. So the gross NPL is only 2.8%. We do see a lot of resolution going forward. And there is only one account in corporate lending that is also likely to be resolved this quarter. So you can see more progress. With more assets we are going to add in the next 5 quarters, you will find our gross NPL also coming down.
Okay, all right. Thanks so much, Mr. Sridhar, for stopping by and detailing those numbers. Wishing you all the best for the 4th quarter, as well as your ambitious plans that you have for FY22. Well, on that note, though, we'll slip in a short break.